Hi everyone. Right, in this video I'm going to show you how you can quickly fix error establishing SSH connection to your AWS EC2 instance when you are leveraging on AWS EC2 Instant Connect Endpoint and you want to establish this SSH connection and you are having this issue. Right. So this issue 9 out of 10 is going to be your security group, either on your EC2 instance or on the security group of the Instant Connect endpoint. First of all, let's have a look at the EC2 that we have that we are trying to connect to. Okay, so if you go back, this is our security group, right? Actually, let's go back to the EC2 instance. Actually, the one that is running. Okay, we got our EC2 running here. Okay, so we can check the security group of that. Check that box, go to security, and then we can see this is our security group. Okay, this is our security group. All right, so if we let's say we open this, should we open a new tab? Okay, it's just been open now. So we have our EC2 here, and if you look at the ingress, okay, we have our ingress through here. Let's open that. So in this we have SSH connection, and then we have an IP range here. Okay, what you need to make sure the ingress rule of that EC2 you are trying to connect to, which is in a private subnet, has a whitelist or has whitelisted the security group of the EC2 Instant Connect endpoint. In this case, this is a different SSH. So what we need to do, we can add SSH again. At this time, we need to go and check what is the endpoint security group. So if you go back to VPC, let's find our VPC. So you go VPC and then you have your endpoint. Okay, you check security and then you look at the security group name. The security group name is called simply done endpoint again. So we need to allow this security group, okay, this one, simply done endpoint, whitelist that into our target EC2. Okay, so when you go back to the EC2 here, we need to allow from, see, they simply done that one. Okay, and then we add or we save. Okay, right. And another bonus point, also you need to also check the egress or the, let me open that and show you quickly. On the endpoint security group, you can also check the outbound rule for that security group. Okay, and then make sure that security group has an outbound for the EC2. Okay, what is that? Okay, so the security group of that VPC or EC2 Instant Connect endpoint, you need to, at the outbound, you need to allow the security group of the instant you want to connect to, or you can leave it open. You can leave this as 00, you can whitelist it, okay? And that should work. So when we go back to the instant where it was not connecting, let's try and refresh that and see how we're gonna get on. And here we go, our issue is fixed. So like I said, I would say 10 out of 10 the problem is going to be either the ingress rule for the target or the EC2 you're trying to connect to. You need to allow the whitelist, the security group of the endpoint, EC2 connect endpoint, or the outbound rule of the endpoint security group. Okay, so check this too and you should be good. I hope this helps somebody out there. Short and sharp video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.